Teaching Reading Comprehension. The roadmap for this CAP includes best practices for effective reading comprehension instruction. Reading comprehension is the last step to becoming a good reader. Remember that the previous 4 areas of reading must be adequately addressed before a student will be successful with reading comprehension. Research indicates that all students benefit when comprehension instruction is systematic and explicit. Teachers can show students what comprehension looks like through think-alouds, where the teacher models their own thought process in reading text. This practice can be phased out when students are better understanding how they think through text. Comprehension strategies should be taught in an integrated manner before, during, and after reading text. Students with disabilities and English language learners most often struggle with sentence structures. These sentence structures include passive voice, such as the sentence, "Summer clothes are to be replaced by winter clothes." Double negatives, such as the sentence, "There was no evidence that the suspect was not at home." Verb tenses and auxiliaries, such as the sentence, "We were to be patient for hours." Prepositions and articles, such as in the sentence, "He put the paper aside to talk to her." And lastly, ambiguity in phrases, word order, and placement of pronouns, such as the confusing sentence, "Hanging plants would require light." Each of these types of sentences needs to be explicitly taught to students who struggle with comprehension through rewriting them as a group for clarity, and then asking comprehension questions before rereading and comparing the new sentences to the original sentence. These are the effective strategies to use when teaching comprehension. The first is ask questions. This includes literal, inferential, evaluative, and synthesizing questions based on the text being read. Literal questions are right there questions that can be quickly answered from the textbook. Inferential questions are in-your-head questions. Students are required to think about what they already know and find clues in what they read. 2. Calibrating wait time before asking questions. 3. Scaffold incorrect answers and no response answers. First, provide a cue. Give a 3-second wait time, and then increase scaffolding and provide a clue on where to find the information in the text. If the student continues to struggle with finding an answer, have them reread the sentence where they can find the answer, and then wait for them to respond. Reinforce and expand the student's answer to bolster their confidence for the future. Teachers can model comprehension skills through think-alouds. This allows students to develop metacognitive skills, which are the conscious awareness of their thought processes while reading. When students do not use metacognitive skills, they are unable to plan, monitor, and select effective strategies when there's a problem with their comprehension. They may not even be able to identify when they are not comprehending text. During think-alouds, teachers model the active thinking process that skilled readers use and teach students these skills. Think-alouds can be questions about the text, summaries of the text, predictions about the text, clarifying points or confusing passages, defining words that are confusing, and making personal connections with the text. Graphic organizers are another powerful way to engage students in active reading comprehension. Semantic maps and story maps provide visual representations of key ideas from text and can demonstrate relationships between ideas and information. They can teach critical content in the areas of vocabulary, concepts, ideas, generalizations, details, events, and facts at any grade level. To wrap up this final CAP, research indicates that all students benefit when comprehension instruction is systematic and explicit. Think-alouds, modeling, guided practice, and eventual independent practice with metacognitive skills, and using graphic organizers are all powerful tools to assist students become proficient readers with strong comprehension skills.